What's going on, guys? Give me a second here, get some music going. I'm trying to figure out if I want to listen to some spa music or if I want to listen to some, I don't even know. Got to figure this out here. Chill out music, jazz, instrumental. What's good? What's good? I guess we'll just do some old music. Oh, there we go. We're up. We're running. I got my new monitor in. 23 inches of pure, well, 43 inches of pure glory. You guys, it's amazing. I can't even explain in words how amazing this new monitor is. Good morning, everybody. I see everybody saying what's up in the chat. What's good? All right, so this morning, actually, you know, got I guess 1 or 2 trades in on this ALNY. Didn't really work out for me. Ended up kind of just breaking even on it. But at one point I was down like 200 bucks. So I'm happy that I broke even on it. That's a good start to get back to break even. $43 inches. I get my thing set up there. There we go. Oh, nope. Maybe back. CLNT popping up this morning. What are we looking at? CLNT here. You can see previously CLNT got there that $5 area a couple times. Got that resistance there at $5. Got this resistance here. Looks pretty strong at 476, 460 area, 470 area, 472. So CLNT on the move higher here, but heading into resistance there at the 474, $5 area. So keep an eye on CLNT. You can see right now it's at those key areas. All right, other than that, CLNT this morning moving around. What else is moving around? Not a lot of stuff moving. Kind of a slow morning, I feel like. COGT gapping up only 9,000 shares. I want to see some more shares I want to see more I want to see more volume than that before I really get interested. GoPro gapping up this morning. I don't know why. Gapped up from the 890 area up there to 1045. No shares are short there. This is definitely a short stock. You can see GoPro just getting crushed over the last couple years. It'll have a popper once in a while, but you can see GoPro back in 2015 up at that $60 area. Now they're down there to $10. Had a low there at $7. So RH. RH with the gap up yesterday after hours with the big earnings beat there from the $49 area all the way up there to 70. So big, it's up 40% right now. Wild move here. No shares is short. But look at this thing, just beasting. Yeah, I like ALNY. Was watching that one. Now it's gonna go down. ALNY finding some support there at the $76 area. Big spread on this one. Might need to wait till open to really get in on it. WLL. WLL gapping down this morning. 300,000 shares traded so far, so pretty good volume there. Keep a watch on that one. WLL. Put that over there on that screen. Kind of watching that 450 area, possibly going short there. All right, so basically, like I said, a couple of stocks moving around this morning. Nothing looking amazing right now. ALNY doing a big gap down there. You can see ALNY gapping down from the $86 area all the way down here to 66, and kind of getting a nice bounce from $66 back up there to $78. Kind of getting stuck in this channel right here at the $74 support there. Kind of getting stuck at $77, but 76 is acting as decent support right now. So kind of watching ALNY here. Watching WLL here. Big money stock Race getting the downgrade this morning. Get a little bit of a gap down. It's about 4% down right now. KEM. Oh, picking my ear on live YouTube here. Sorry about that. Forgot you guys were watching. So KEM gapping down from the $23 area. Using SureTrader, if anyone's wondering what platform I'm using. SureTrader Pro. KEM gapping down, got some support right there at the $21 area. Looks like it's getting some buying there at $21.50 for now on KEM. ADAP. ADAP, 13,000 shares traded, is up 15% right now. Not a lot of volume on this stock normally. You can see yesterday really didn't trade that much. So ALNY kind of watching this $76 area. See if it wants to break through there, where it wants to go. It's kind of been bouncing off of the EMAs for a while here. So WLL back up to that 444 area, 442 right now. See where that wants to go. CLNT. We talked about this one earlier. Gapping up there. Not a lot of volume so far. 25,000 shares traded here on CLNT up to that 470 resistance. You can see previously CLNT getting stuck at that 470 area there. Having some trouble. $475. So that's right where it's kind of at now. Kind of watching that. CLNT getting these big spikes up out of nowhere. Look at this spike from here. From 282 up there to 1075. Boom. Huge spike there on CLNT. Then pulling all the way back. Same thing. Kind of spike, pullback, spike, pullback, spike, pullback. So if this thing does spike, don't expect it to go very high for very long. So take profit when you got it. Peaking. OTC stock. GoPro here. Gapping up from that 890 area up there to 1015. No shares, just short. But if you're looking to go long here on GoPro, it's got that resistance there at the 1050 area. CUR, Kerr. What about it? CUR. No volume. I mean, there's some volume there in pre-market, but only up a couple cents there. VSTM yesterday, trading this one. Getting a nice move there at open. You can see VSTM kind of holding this 490 area all day yesterday. Kind of bouncing there, 490, 490, 490, right across there. So it might get a nice breakdown through that 490 area today. And head lower, try to fill this gap. Look at this gap back down to that 380 area. ALNY breaking through that $76 area. There she goes. I actually ended up shorting ALNY this morning a couple times. Actually, 1, 2, 3, kind of trying to get out of it. And then you can see now down there to $75. So nice little short there on ALNY. ALNY, news of a patient dying during a, I think, phase 3 trial or phase 2 trial. So it's gapping down 12% right now. You can see down from that $86 area. Dipped all the way down to $66 this morning at 7:15. So big gap down. Kind of see where if we get another pop on this back to resistance area, back to that $76 area, and then maybe go short there. Kind of a big spread on this. Sometimes you have like a full dollar spread on that this morning pre-market. Not a lot of shares traded so far. Gonna wait till open probably to see which way it really wants to go. But we're getting the breakdown now, it looks like. So if you guys haven't heard, there's a hurricane heading my way. So go ahead and just pray for me. Category 5 hurricane. It's going to slide right through Miami. Yep. Short sale restriction will kick in on ALNY there at open. So I'll be staying. Got nowhere to go. I live in a big kind of apartment building. I'm 7 stories up, so if the flood starts, I'll be all right. Always prepared. Always prepared for everything. Thanks, Anthony. Is your windbreaker rated for 180 mile an hour winds? Hopefully. So yeah, kind of a slow morning. Not a lot of crazy movers. Not a lot of clear shorts. Maybe ALNY is going to be the big loser of the day. Once the gap down, we'll see. It's already down 12, 13% right now, so it might have already kind of run its course. Do you trade TSX stocks? Not, I haven't. FEYE. FEYE up there to that 1558 area, gapping up 5% so far. Not a real big move, but still nice little gap from that 1475 area up there to 1555. Looking at the chart here, heading into resistance there at the 1596 area, $16 area. So keep that in mind. 1590 resistance, $16 area. You're gonna have that mental resistance there at $16, obviously. Taking a look here at RH. RH gapping up this morning right into that resistance there. At this resistance here at the $72 area, kind of like 71, right in that area. A lot of buying and selling going on, $70 area. So expect some resistance there at the $70 area here on RH. RH gapping up from the $65 area up there to $69.25. So a couple stocks. BLRD had a reverse split this morning. Well, no, BLRD is having an offering at $16.30. So BLRD gapping down on the news of an offering there from that $16.75 area down there to $16. Kind of right there at $16.30 now. What do I use to see all the big gappers? I use the top list, or you can use stockmarketwatch.com. Give you an idea of what stocks gapped up, what stocks gapped down. ALNY here. So just keeping an eye here on ALNY, kind of on the top list right now. CLNT kind of gapping up this morning. It's up 33%, but like I said, this thing likes to crash after it jumps up. So keep an eye on CLNT, ALNY. Looks like APOP popping up there. 1,000 shares traded, nothing special. FRGI. Fiesta Restaurant Group. 1,000 shares, somebody selling that off for a little drop. SI, not a lot of volume. Not a lot of stuff really with a lot of volume this morning. A couple stocks moving around, but overall, nothing looking too amazing here. GPO, GoPro, kind of gapped up this morning, having that support there at the $10 area for now. Kind of watching $10 here, this area here. So just kind of watching that $10 area. Mental support there. This wants to head higher, but we're going to be heading into that resistance there previously up at the 1050 area. So watching 1050, watching $10. No shares for me to short GoPro, but if you're looking to go long here off the balance of $10. INSM. Surprised INSM is holding as well as it's holding. So the other day had that big gap up, got down to the $24 area, got back up to the 27, and then yesterday from $27, $26 area up there to 30. So the INSM kind of holding, but look at this gap, huge gap down to that $12 area after news. So if this does want to start selling, get down there below $20. This could be a beautiful gap to fill. Kind of watching INSM here below this $29 area. Got this previous resistance there at $29.71. That's So I got about 10 minutes till market open here, watching a couple different stocks. I got my other monitor set up over here on the right with a bunch of different charts on it. And then just kind of watching other stocks on this larger monitor. ALNY bouncing off this $74 area back up to that 76. Huge wicks on INSM. Where? Talking about these wicks or? NCS down 18%. Only 9,000 shares traded so far. INSM heading back up to that $30 area right now. NLNK. NLNK, new link, up 21% so far on the day, gapping up from that 790 area. See if we're heading into some resistance there. Got this gap here at the 1027 area. This gap here looking like it's filling right now. So basically, NLNK trying to fill this gap right there. So putting NLNK kind of on the watch list here. Squeezing higher, but it's running into previous resistance there at the $10 area. So kind of watching, if it wants to get through that $10 area, it could be a good long to go long through that resistance there, or possibly go short. So ALNY getting the bounce here. Back up to that $77 area. You can see ALNY gapping down from that $86 area down there to 76. Well, 66, but now we're at 76. So it's down 10% on the day. Kind of watching here at open to see if it's going to bounce, try to fill this gap, or if it wants to keep going lower. The gap fill strategy. Enrique, what's up? Miami, baby. We'll be riding the storm together. I think a couple people from South Florida in this chat right now who are going to be facing the wrath of Irma, Hurricane Irma. Every single day, Anthony, we'll be here. Tune in. As long as I don't get taken out by Irma, I'll be here on Monday. We'll see. We'll see what happens. If all of South Florida gets decimated, I won't be here. Gonna go find a hole in the ground somewhere Yep, I'll be here tomorrow too, Friday. Every day, every weekday. So basically, kind of a boring morning so far. Nothing looking too amazing, really. But like I said, kind of keeping an eye on a couple different stocks. ALNY, keeping an eye on NLNK. Got a couple things moving around this morning, but nothing looking like, wow, that's a real amazing one. APOP gapping down really on no volume, but not sure why. And then kind of looking through the top mover list here. A couple stocks gapping down, but really no volume, so need more volume to know if it's really a real move or not. CLNT. CLNT up 33%, but only 28,000 shares traded, so not a lot of volume, really. If you look at the daily chart, this thing likes to just gap up huge and then crash. Jump up, crash. Jump up, crash. So if you do trade this, be careful. Take profit when you got it. You can see we're heading into resistance there at the 470 area, $5 area. Had trouble. It could not get through that 470 area before a couple times for about a couple weeks, just getting stuck there at 470 and then breaking down this $3 area. Also watching WLL. So WLL here. Watching this 420 area. Big buyer there at 437 there on WLL. BLDR, Builder has an offering at 1630, so it might just be stuck there at the 1630 area. Builder put out news about an offering there at the 1630 area, so it's kind of bouncing. Obviously, the more volume pre-market on a stock, the more convincing the move is. You get a lot of volume that's traded, you'll get a more convincing move there. So you're looking for volume. You want to make sure there's a lot of volume there. So BLDR had news about an offering there at the 1630 area, but now it's trying to squeeze up to that 1655 area. ALNY. Big spread here. Got about a $1 spread here on ALNY right now. Kind of watching this one at open. Got about a minute till market open here. Keep an eye on NLNK, ALNY, INSM, and a couple stocks moving around. Like I said, nothing looking too convincing right now. KEM, looked at this one earlier. KEM gapping down this morning, down to that $21 area from that $23 area. Keep an eye on that one. KEM. Kind of watching this $22 resistance. See if we get back over that $22 there at open. Might be a nice short there. No shares for me to short GoPro, so won't be shorting GoPro. Although I'd really like to. Oh, and here we go. Market about to open. Get ready. Get your whatever you need. Get it out because it's happening. There we go. Market open here. Keeping an eye on a couple different stocks. ALNY, NLNK here. So KEM getting a bit of a pop here at open. Up to that 2170 area. Looks like everything's getting a bit of a pop. NLNK heading higher now. Up to that 980 area right now. KEM trying to get up that $22 area. I got there pre-market high, so see if we get this above $22 or not. So KEM breaking above that pre-market high there, up to that 22.03 now. Looking real extended here. But still, big buyer stepping up there. Wow, look at that drop. Ouch. As soon as I said that, look at that drop from 22.15 down there to 21.60. KEM finding some resistance there, getting real extended there, and then bang, pulling back down 21.60 from that 22.15 move. Everything kind of going up right now. ALNY going up through that $77 area. Got a pre-market high there at 78.06. Nothing on my watch list going down. Everything's going up. NLNK heading up to that 1030 resistance there. So NLNK up to that 1020 area. KEM getting denied at that $22 area. Nice work, ADAP. Somebody getting a bit of a drop there. Not a lot of volume. INSM up to that 30-50 area. Pulling back here. So KEM trying to head lower here. We'll see if KEM wants to get back up to that $21 area. 21.70. NLNK going higher above that resistance there, up to 1050 now. Making the move here. Nothing looking too amazing so far. About 5 minutes into the market open. NCS. I don't really love the volume. Looking like NLNK with a double top over there. Is it going to go down from here? Looking to go long here above 1050 on NLNK. Whoa, missing out on that one. So NLNK up there to 1070, bang, right there. Was trying to go long there above 1050, didn't get filled. Nice little move up to that 1070 area. Quick little 10 cents. VSTM. Getting stuck at that $5 area right now. So NLNK. Big buyer there at 1050 right now. Watching level 2 here. NLNK losing that support there. So NLNK making a nice move above that 1050 area up there to 1075 and now pulling back there. Back down to 1010. I was thinking about shorting it there on that break of 1050. Big buyer there. Ended up not pulling the trigger. VG heading lower here. Whoa. Just about a short TRVG there. Big jump up. So still, nothing looking really amazing here. Just kind of waiting for something to set up here. NLNK at that $10 area. See if NLNK wants to jump up to that 1030 area. Still alive here in Florida. No hurricane yet. Hurricane's coming though. Gonna be live streaming the 180 mile an hour winds blowing through the windows here. So ALNY back up to that $77 area. So NLNK look like we're getting a bounce here. Up to that 1030. So NLNK trying to go higher here. Just went short there at the 1030 area. See if this wants to break down from here, or it's going to find some support. Looking for the move back to the $10 area. There we go. Heading lower here. Do this 10.15. I think we'll get that move back to $10. And there it is, back down there. Beautiful. Giving it a little bit of time here. See if we get through $10 possibly. Give up some of these gains. There we go. NLNK back down there to 10.05 now. 10.03. This is a break of $10 here. Let's see if we get a break $10. There it is. Break of $10. Taking profit there at $9.92. 40 cents. I'm happy with that. Bang. Small size there on NLNK. Just playing it safe. Didn't want this thing to squeeze up back up to that 1080 area, but still going short here at that resistance there at 1030. It actually popped up to 1035, but taking profit there at the 992 area. So NLNK kind of right there at the 20 right now on the EMA there on the 1 minute chart. Looking at the 5 minute chart, still got a way to go down to that 960 down there to the 9 EMA. So maybe this wants to pull back, keep going lower. NLNK bouncing 990 area right now, looking, finding some support there. So ALNY back up to pre-market highs there, $78. So there goes NLNK, kind of almost bottom ticking that. Top tick, bottom tick on this 5 minute candle. It's not 2 or 3 cents difference, but pretty close. I'm happy with that. So NLNK finding some resistance there at the $10 area right now. And there it goes. NLNK below that 990 area. See if we get that pullback to that 960 area, where the current 9 EMA there is on the 5 minute chart. A lot of room for this to go down. Back down to that 780 area. So NLNK right there bouncing. Kind of taking a look at everything that's going on here. Not seeing a ton of amazing opportunities here. Kind of watching KEM. It's back up to almost pre-market highs there. NLNK got the ALNY. WLL breaking down from that 447 area. We talked about this one earlier. WLL there. Getting stuck at that 446 area, down there to 430 now. Nice little short there if you grab some shares short there at the 440 area. 4 million shares traded so far. A lot of volume on this stock. Big float. There you go. Andre making some money there on WLL. Beautiful. We talked about WLL pre-market. Kind of weird to look to go short at there at the 445 area, 450. You can see it gap down from that 460 area. Now we're getting some buy-in there at the 430s. Taking a look here at FIT Fitbit. I got a love-hate, well, I guess mostly hate relationship with this stock. Another stock moving around this morning, DCTH. DCTH up 16% so far through that $15 area. 15-cent area, yeah. 15-cent area there on DCTH. If you want to play with fire, this one might be the one to play with today. It's up 18%. You can see yesterday it had a nice little jump from that 11-cent area up there to 14 cents. Dude. You guys think this 43-inch monitor is bad for my eyeballs? Uh-oh. It's got like a matte finish on it, so it's pretty nice. No reflection. So NLNK kind of bouncing there at the 990 area right now. Finding that resistance there at the $10 area. Had a little spike there to 10.06, but still looking like it wants to head lower here. Get through this 980 area. Hey, one person die for the greater good, you know? ALNY. Got to keep that stock price higher. You know, it's, if you look at ALNY, look at the chart here. Look at the daily chart. This stock got murdered. If you go back here. Ding, ding, ding. There it is. From that $77 area, ALNY dropped down to $35. So I was kind of hoping for that kind of move today. I don't think we're going to see that, though. Maybe tomorrow. You can see how this kind of started there at the $78 area, pulled back. And then the next day, it drops from $71 down there to $33. Oh, gosh. GoPro and Fitbit working together here. GoPro heading higher here. Fitbit heading higher. I'm not impressed either way. GoPro is going to go lower at some point. If you're going to trade this, be careful. Make sure you're taking profit fast, because GoPro is not one of those stocks you want to hold on for a long time. If you look at GoPro at the daily chart, this thing has been doing nothing but going lower over the last couple years. There's GoPro. GoPro is up there at $97 back there in 2014. And getting a big sell-off down there to $10 now. Everyone thought GoPro was going to be the big next Apple or something, but did not work out like that for them. So ALNY, we just talked about this one. Pre-market was kind of watching this for a short, but it looks like it wants to go higher. They had a phase 2 or phase 3 trial. Somebody died, one of the patients. It gapped down from the $86 area down there to $66. Talk about a beautiful short. If you were short there at $86, covering there at 66, somebody got a couple shares there. So ALNY above that pre-market resistance there. Looks like it wants to go higher. Maybe fill the gap back to the $86 area next couple days here. So GoPro up to 1080 now. Up 20% on the day. Talk about a just a pump here. Anyone know the news on GoPro? I'm too lazy to go look for it. I don't know if you guys have heard, but GoPro came out with a drone last year, the Karma, and they actually had to recall it. It was that bad. I'm a big fan of the DJI stuff. GoPro, a little late to the drone game. Ah, GoPro earnings. GoPro's cutting a lot of their staff members. They're cutting a lot of spending, so they're trying to get back to profitability. And it looks like the street is loving it. Stock market buying this baby up. I'm not up that much today, actually. I'm up only, what, about $90 on the day so far. So you can see my profit there. Ended up going short on ALNY this morning. I was actually down like 250 bucks at one point and kind of held through it. Took a little bit of finagling, did a little covering, little buying, kind of lowered my cost basis. So I got down basically back to break even there. And then after commissions of like $20 in commissions on that trade. So I'm down about $14 there on ALNY, and then NLNK kind of getting a little grab there. 250 shares, small size. So GoPro heading higher here. NLNK holding that 980 area, 990. I was hoping for a big day of profit with my new big monster monitor, you know, just to really break it in. But that's what happens when you hope and pray in the market. Doesn't work out. WLL finding some resistance there at the 435 area while it's heading lower. WLL down there. The 426 now. So nice move there from the 446 area. WLL pulling back, finding a resistance there at the 435. And kind of just heading lower. Looks like we've got support there at the 424 area, previously bouncing there. So kind of watch that 424 area, 420s if you are short. What monitor did I get? I got the new LG 43-inch monitor. I'm actually going to do an unboxing video. Well, the video is done. I'm going to post the unboxing video after I get done with the live feed. It's the thing is monstrous. My desk is probably like 60 inches and the monitor is covering the whole desk now. It's kind of ridiculous. And I have another 32-inch monitor here on the right, kind of watching stocks over there as well. So really, not a lot happening today. A couple stocks moving around, but not the way that I want them to move, or not the way that give them like good entries. ALNY just heading higher. So ALNY back up to that $80 area. 79.50 right now. Sometimes that's the crazy thing about the market is a clear short ends up being an unclear short. Stock like this, and a stock like ALNY had bad news. One of their patients died during a phase 2 or phase 3 trial. So you're thinking, okay, that's pretty bad news. One of their patients died. We should see a pretty big sell-off. It's only down 8% on the day. So people aren't that worried about that death, I guess. And yeah, the short sale restriction does not help as well. You can see pre-market, no short sale restriction. They were able to crash this down to $66 there. And just bang, crashed, dead. We did it, boys. Boggs Boone. Making $115 there on NLNK. What was your entry and exit there, Boggs? Boggs Boone. I had a friend in high school named Boggs, actually. Or nickname, I guess. So NLNK, kind of right there at the $10 area for now. Slowly moving, making this big move up to that 10.75 area, and then pulling back down here. 9.95 now. This might be all that she wrote today. It might be one of those days it's just not going to be a good one. No clear short, no clear long right now. Kind of choppy. What's the overall market doing? Overall market is right there on the line. Got the SPY. Basically sitting right there on that red to green area. GoPro coming back down from that 1090 area. No shares to short GoPro. I would have been watching this one much closer if there was. See if that 1050 area there on GoPro turns into support. Previous resistance there, like 1048. See if that wants to turn in support there pre-market. Pre-market high there at 1048. WLL. Uh-oh. We got a troll. Man, do you suck. Oh. Thanks, man. For anybody who's wondering, I do not run a chat room. I'm just live streaming my trading. So if you guys don't like it, you can, there's the door. Head to it. But luckily, the one cool thing is that I do run this live stream, so I can deny idiots like you suck from commenting. So thanks, you suck. Why do I check the overall market? I check the overall market just to get an idea of what the overall market's doing. So looking at the SPY right now, it's going red. Kind of give an idea, okay, if the overall market's getting red, then gives me a better idea of what some of the plays might be. If I see the overall market crashing, TVIX might be a big play here. TVIX jumping up from that 16.75 area up there to $17. Guru leaks. UVXY, another VIX opportunity there. You got UVXY, you got TVIX. Jordan Pepper. My boy, Jordan Pepper. This guy, I don't know how he does it, but he does it every day. Guaranteed he traded AMD. Guaranteed. I called it. I might have not called the right stock to trade this morning, but I knew what stock Jordan Pepper traded this morning. So, really, like I said, NLNK. Could I try to trade UVXY right now? I'm probably not going to trade UVXY just because the overall market's pretty choppy right now. I would like to see some serious selling before I go long on VIX. You can see the overall market. When I talk about the overall market, looking here at SPY, kind of right there at the EMA there. If you look at the 5-minute chart, actually below it on the 5-minute, but on the daily chart, we got the support there at the 246.20 area. I want to see some big selling, some big red candles before going long. VSTM. Breaking through that 490 area, down there to 476 now. Congrats if you got some shares of that one. Nice work. People making money on NLNK this morning. NLNK breaking through support there, getting down to the 960 area. That's what we were talking about earlier. 960 there on NLNK. Ding, 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 ding. NLNK there. Through that EMA down there. Down in that 960 area now. So we got that support there at 950. We'll see if that 950 wants to turn into support. See on this next candle if we can find some resistance here for an opportunity. Nice little drop there. Breaking through that resistance there. Just on that one candle alone. Just breaking right through that 980 down there to 960. Looks like ALNY also trying to pull down here. ALNY breaking through that $78 support from earlier. Not a big fan of it. NLNK might be the one to keep an eye on here. Looking for NLNK to find some resistance again, do a pullback. So you can see, looking at the daily chart here on NLNK, it filled that gap up to that 1030 area. Had a big gap there. So now the gap is filled. We'll see if we get the pullback or not. Short trader getting you there. It'll do that. It'll do weird things like that. You gotta be careful. RTNB up 10% right now. Up to that $1.64 area, doing the red to green move here this morning. Jumped up from that $1.30 area. RTNB up there to $1.64 now. I've installed the new monitor. I'll post a video later talking about the review of that. Keep this to focus on trading for now. RTNB up there to $1.64 now. No shares, just short. So this would be a nice little long here. Probably like to get in there above that $1.65 area. Looking here at RTNB, kind of where it is on the daily chart, heading up to that EMA there. The $1.80 area there, and then having previous resistance there, the 232 area. So kind of watching that 180 and then 232. Gonna have mental resistance there at that $2 area. So NLNK coming back up here, up to that $10 area again. TWOU up 7%, 1.4 million shares traded here. Making a big move this morning from that $49 area up there to $53. Not a lot of volume. Well, volume has been increasing through this whole move, so that's good also. So looks like ALNY getting a bounce here off the $77 area. CLNT, we talked about this one this morning. Look at CLNT just coming on down there, gapping up to that 480 area down there to 360 now. No shares, just short. But you can see CLNT just getting sold off there. Low volume, easy to sell this one down. So NLNK finding that resistance there at the 990 area. I mean, I'll trade whatever price stock there is. If there's a $2 stock, I'll trade it. It really just comes down to the price action. At the end of the day, it's not really about the price of the stock. It's just about the moves. You're looking for, you know, solid moves. Looking for that 20, 30 cent move that you can get. It's all relative. NLNK. Kind of bouncing 975 area right now. 974. Triple bottom there. See if this wants to go back up to the $10 area for possible short. Getting through that seller there at 985. ALNY finally going lower here. I think people were finally No, trading saying I have six times margin with SureTrader. So even with the $3,000 account, you can trade these high-priced stocks and not have an issue. But when you're trading a higher price stock, you're gonna have a bigger move. So you gotta be careful. Size in with the right size. So NLNK finding that resistance there at the 985 area. NLNK might have been the all-day hold here. Yeah, I'm signing up for ALNY's new trial tomorrow, actually. I heard they pay a lot more money now that there's a more risk there, you know? More risk, more reward. So really just kind of sitting back here. It's 10:08. Nothing looking too amazing right now. Kind of watching NLNK to see if we get a spike here. I'd like to get the spike up that. I'd like to get a spike back up to that $10 area. Would be nice. Maybe get right above that $10 area, then go short there. Not sure I want to short it here. What trading book has helped me the most? Well, probably no trading books, because I haven't read any trading books. No trading. I'm not a big fan. I never really was big into reading books about stuff. I mean, even in high school and college, I never really read. It was always just me figuring out all the answers. Google is your friend. Google will tell you anything you want to know. There's probably 1 million different trading websites to go read about stocks and all that fun stuff. Hey, look at that. You suck. He spent 5 minutes to make a new account. That's awesome. Jerry, how come when I make videos I make $400, $700, and when I stream I make 50 bucks? I don't know. I think the pressure is on. The pressure is on there, Jerry. And obviously, like I said, when I was on the cruise, when I was on the cruise, it was literally just earnings week. You had every single morning, you had a stock that was gapping down and just sold off all day long. Today, I mean, there's just not really that many opportunities. But hey, I'm totally down with getting a $500 a day. I'll do it live stream, but I'm not gonna just risk. I'm not gonna go crazy here just because I'm live streaming. I'm gonna wait for the right opportunity. There we go, Foot Locker. People know. Ross is over there losing $4,000 in a day, and I'm making 50 bucks, and people are mad. So I guess if I lost $4,000, people would be like, okay, he lost $4,000. That's cool. And like I said, I'm not trying to make excuses, but I've also just been focused more on kind of executing these trades a little bit better. And again, no offense to Ross. He does his thing. But I think that sometimes people will give me crap because I'm not taking huge positions, not risking a lot, not losing a lot. So they think that I'm a bad trader because I'm not losing money. If you want to see people lose money, there's plenty of videos out there of guys losing money. I'll do it. You know, I'll take $100 a day right now when the market's slow. When the opportunity comes along, I'll take that opportunity. When the right short comes along, where it's just a beautiful, amazing short, we're gonna get $2 or $3. That day will come. Ross has not had a $20,000 a day in a long time. I've never had a $20,000 a day, but I've had some $1,000, $2,000 days when the market's hot. Yeah. Yeah, back in January, February, the market was insane. Small caps every single day, had a 100% runner, had just so many crazy movers. We're still in the summer months. We're still in the summer months right now. So we'll hit the end of the year here, get heated back up. UVXY doing a big pop there. Look like the overall market's selling off a little bit here. What do I think about Mir Barak? The problem with the Colmex and all the brokers that they use, they're using, it's CFDs. I just don't trust CFDs. I've heard a lot about the manipulation in the CFD market, different brokers basically manipulating, having like 300 times margin, people just blowing up their accounts instantly. So I don't know. It is what it is. I see some of these trades they're making, you know, 100,000 shares trading. There's always so much animosity on YouTube. Let's all just be friends here. So ALNY, really the only stock that's selling off here. ALNY dropping down from that $79 area down there to $75 now. Nothing but red candles here. Well, D squared, he's trading with literally 300 times margin. Like 300 times margin. So you can put, it's insane what they're doing over there. I don't really understand how they do it, but they're doing it, I guess. So NLNK just kind of bouncing here, not really going lower, holding that 960 area. Man, Yusuck has made 3 accounts today. He spent at least 20 minutes today making accounts, and he's mad at me because I haven't called. If you guys rewind this damn live feed, you can see my trade there on NLNK. I don't know. It wasn't a secret. I think I talked about it. NLNK going there short at that 1030 area, covering there at 920. If you guys are if you have half a brain, you could have watched the live stream and saw me talking about NLNK this morning, getting in there short at 1031 and covering there at 992. So don't really trade Nvidia, Amazon, or Apple. Bigger stocks, big you know, massive floats. Looking for small caps, really. You want to see stocks with small floats, get bigger moves, less volume, a little bit easier to see where they're going to go. So WLL down through that 425, right there at 425 now. Reason I didn't trade RH today. Not really any reason other than not really any shares are short. NLNK back over that $10 area. Find a resistance there. See if this wants to head higher here. Say your name, Randy. See if we get a pop here on NLNK above this $10 area. Might look to go short there if it gets stuffed at that 10.05 area. All in. ALNY going lower now. Back down to that $75 area. Kind of keeping an eye on a couple different stocks, but overall, oh. So NLNK getting stuffed there at the $10 area for now. Kind of a double top, double bottom here. See which way it wants to go. We're gonna get this break, or we're gonna get a long here. I'm just waiting. The reason that I'm actually streaming longer than 10 o'clock today, I'm waiting for Yusuck to come back for a fourth time. I want him to spend his whole entire morning making fake YouTube accounts so he can come back and leave another comment. I might just stream all day long. As long as Yusuck keeps coming back, I'm gonna keep streaming. So if you're watching this, Yusuck, make another account. Come on back in here. Let's do it. TOPS up 27% from that 945 area. TOPS. Somebody talks about some stocks with higher prices. This is a cheap one. This is a cheap one, guys. No, I don't think Will is spending his time making accounts on YouTube. I'm sure he's trading right now. If Will is making accounts on YouTube to troll and not trading, that be kind of sad. So TOPS doing a move here from that 46-cent area up there to 62 cents. Got 1.5 million shares traded. Not a lot of volume, but volume is increasing. Hurricane plan. The hurricane plan is to hopefully have Wi-Fi the whole entire time and then live stream the hurricane. The eye is literally supposed to pass right over where I live at, so might make for some good action. Thinking I might fly the drone through the eye of the storm. I think that could be some epic video. I think people might watch the drone flying through eye of the storm. It's okay though. If I lose one of the drones, I got another one. So I got plenty of drones. I got a whole army of drones ready to go here. If this goes down, it's going down. Through the eye of the storm, up through the eye of the storm, into the atmosphere, into space, and then back down. Drone happening. If I survive this hurricane, I keep talking about it, I gotta actually go and do it. I'm going to give away a free drone at some point here in the live stream. So Not trying to keep you from keeping coming back here, trying to bait you into it. But hey, if you want a free drone, keep tuning in. We're gonna give away a free drone here at some point. Do I still have a stack of sparks? Yeah, they're somewhere here. I've got about 7 sparks. Yeah, so inside the eye of the hurricane, there's actually supposed to be calm, no wind there, so it should work. If I fly the drone up inside the eye, the hard part is going to be finding out exactly where the eye is and getting to that location, because on the outside of the eye is going to be about 180 mile an hour winds, so getting inside the eye might be a little difficult. I need to really wait for the eye to come to me. But that should probably be like Sunday before that happens. So now that USUC's not coming back, man. So TOPS kind of bouncing here, 556 area. NL, NK, everything kind of just bouncing right now. Nothing looking like it's really wants to sell off. NL, NK, back up to that $10 area here. I might have to get in a boat and go out in the middle of the ocean to find the eye of the storm. So NL, NK, kind of making higher lows there, higher lows from this move down to the 960 area. You suck. You won the drone, man. Don't worry. I'll send you a brown paper bag full of you know what. I actually launched a can of Red Bull one time into space. You won't believe me, but it's on YouTube somewhere. There's a video that we actually launched a can of Red Bull into space. Let me go find that actually. I need to, we're just gonna turn this into basically talking about drones and Red Bull in space. Why is this doing this right now? So KEM, make a bit of a bounce up to that 2250 area, then pulling back now. We got NLNK. Where is it at? NLNK. At that 13. What? That's the wrong one. NLNK. Sometimes. Hate this chart. NLNK. Getting stuck at $10 still. Does the drone come with the camera? Yes, it does come with the camera. What's up, Pete? Pete's page in the house. Trying to pull up a video here. Show you guys this Red Bull can that went to space. Actually sent the Red Bull can to space, brought it back, drank the Red Bull for extra energy. If you want the ultimate in energy, you gotta send your Red Bull can to space. Oh, I found it. Here we go. This is real life. Gotta skip this. Alright, so basically we put a can of Red Bull on a weather balloon and let it go. Put a GoPro on there and let it fly. So this is a video that I made with this guy, Adam Arrington. And basically, this is the Red Bull can above all the world. It made it to space. It made it there. Pretty close. I don't know if it was all the way in the space, actually in the stratosphere, but you can see there it is. It was actually really funny because when the Red Bull can came back to Earth, it started to fall and actually landed right by our house. So you can see that had a parachute there. So the balloon popped, and now the Red Bull can is coming back to space. The ultimate way to get your beverage cold in the morning. Little fun fact there. All right, so space polluters. Don't let anyone see. Don't let the not FEMA. What's the environmental? Don't let the environmental people see that video. Put some trash in space. How was the can on the weather balloon? Basically had like another thing that was holding it in a cooler. It had this whole contraption. PETA. PETA's gonna come after me. The EPA, there we go. The EPA, somebody's smart here. EPA is gonna come after me after seeing that video. Don't let USUC see that. He's gonna be calling Donald Trump up to try to get me indicted for space pollution. All right, so NLNK. Randy. You don't like the music? What kind of music you want, Randy? I'll DJ it right now. Let me know, Randy. Oh, I got some jazz hip hop. Celtic rock. Oh. There we go. We're getting real throwback here. Some R&B. Tuning in right now to the Plan Trade Profit R&B channel. We're gonna slow this one down. NLNK at that $10 area. 10:30 game over. I know, Bruce is calling it. Uh-oh. NLNK getting above that $10 area. Up to that 10:10 now. See if we want to get this move back to the 10:30 area. See how much power it has. Oh, radio station RMB Plan Trade Profit. Today we're doing a little bit of day trading. Tomorrow we might be doing some more day trading. Tune in on Saturday for the slow jams. Bring your girl over and slow jam on through the day. Slow jams. I'm your host, Patrick, with Plan Trade Profit. And today, taking a look here at NLNK. Gotta work on my announcer voice. Gotta work on my DJ, VJ voice. VJ, DJ. I see the watchers slowly trickling away. Today is just getting out of hand. For everybody who's still watching, thanks for sticking along here. Kind of a slow day, you know? Ooh, guest appearance on the new GTA game. That would be pretty awesome. ALNY going lower. Uh-oh. NLNK going higher. So we got two stocks moving. One going up, one going down. This one's gotta get more hop in the hip. Alfredo making 10 cents there on NLK. Nice work. I'm just sitting back here waiting for the perfect opportunity. If I don't get an amazing opportunity, I'm not going to trade it. I like to see just a big, huge spike here on NLNK, get real extended, and then go short there. But until that happens, it's not going to go short. So ALNY. I knew this thing wanted to sell off. It wanted to go lower at some point, but first it needed to go higher. So it went higher and then went lower. So ALNY getting up to that 79.60 area and just doing nothing but selling down into that 73 pre-market support there. See if it's going to bounce off that $73 area. ALNY. Look at this chart. Ended up going short there pre-market. Made a little bit of money there. Not a lot, but I was down at one point. So happy to make a little bit of money and not lose on that one. So ALNY. 73.83 right now. See you tomorrow, Cat God. Bring some cats on by tomorrow. Let's get down. Friday tomorrow. NLNK doing the pullback here. Not getting up to that 1030 area. Was hoping to get some nice resistance there. Just really get smacked down at 1030, 1035 area. And now she's going lower. So it's 1032. I know you guys are probably bored of listening to me talk. If you're not bored, we can just keep talking all day, but basically sitting back here waiting. I know somebody asked earlier, why don't I have huge profits? You know, what's the deal? I feel like since I started streaming, I just had some really rough days in the market in terms of just not the best opportunities. So I've been playing it safe. Taking profit when I got it. How much did I make today? Only up about 90 bucks. After commissions, probably about 60 bucks on the day. So nothing crazy, nothing to write home about, but I'm in the green. And you know, the number one rule for me is really just being green every day. I'll take it. So NLNK down to that 994 area. Kayak fishing made 1,000 bucks. Come on, nice work. How long do I trade each day? It really just depends. Normally I try to be done by 10 o'clock because I don't want to get stuck in some boredom trading. And I feel right now that I'm going to be doing some boredom trading. So I'm just kind of waiting for some amazing opportunity. I don't know. Nothing's really looking that amazing right now. So I'm probably going to be done. But we'll give it a little bit more time here. Maybe see what happens. But NLNK getting that big pop up there to the 1025 area, pulling back. Was hoping to get that move to 1030 and then go short there. Randy made 300 bucks. Nice work. Have I ever used Lightspeed? I have not, but pretty much I think Lightspeed is pretty similar to what we're using here, Dash Trader Pro. So he's back. You suck. Let's just talk about this real quick. So I went short at 1035, right where that resistance was. That was my plan. My plan was to take profit once we found support down here at the EMA, like I talked about in the live stream. I talked about this whole entire trade. So what's the no stops, no ads, no targets? I don't know, man. Explain that one to me. I just want Yusuck to explain how I did not have a plan here on this trade. Come on, just let me hear it. You spent enough time to make 5 accounts a day and you're back. So tell me how that didn't work. Andre, nice. Hopefully you got some lower commissions. Give SureTrader a call. Tell him that you want lower commissions. Tell him you're gonna leave if they don't give it to you. Really gotta force it on them sometimes. So NLNK just kind of bouncing here. I don't know if it's gonna want to sell off or not. Making higher lows, kind of right around this $10 area.
Good God Almighty, like back in the old days, you know, years ago they had A&R men to tell you what to play.
Ooh, you suck. If you're gonna log in, if you're gonna make a fake account, at least go and log in from the Czech Republic, because I get a lot more money from people watching from there.
Champagne in the studio, of course, you know, compliments of the company, and we just laid back and did it.
So NLNK kind of slowing down the range here. tightening it up here. Only really, you know, 10, 20 cents there on some of these moves. Rolling in shit, Predator. Not mud. Rolling in shit. Oh, he's back. You suck 4. I'm pretty sure that I'm not leading anybody in this channel. If anybody's, I don't know. I don't think there's any kind of leading going on here, but. We'll let Usuck have some attention. You know, he's spent a lot of time today making those fake accounts. He won't give me a rebuttal. He won't talk about how this trade right here, how I traded this. He won't talk about that, I guess. How's this going right now? Is anybody even watching? We're getting low here. Only the core watchers still watching. The dedicated ones. Why is people calling me right now? What's up?
Yeah, what up?
I'm live streaming right now on YouTube.
Okay, my bad.
Uh, Am I staying down here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm staying down here, man. I live in South Florida. I'm gonna die in South Florida. Let me call you back in like 5 minutes.
George, Ron, Grady Tate, Standard Turn Team. So we hope you enjoy listening to this album half as much as we enjoy playing it for you, because we had a ball.
All right, NLNK. Here's what it is. I think on that note, I think Usuck got tired, guys. He got tired of this. I don't know why he only left 1 or 2 comments. I was hoping he would actually give us some kind of examples and really talk and not just write mindless crap. I'm all for people leaving criticism. I'm all for people critiquing my trading. That's why, I mean, I make the videos. It's pretty cool. Sometimes people actually give me advice or whatever it is. I've learned from that. I've never claimed to be the pro here. Maui is an awesome place. I love Maui. I spent a lot of time there in Maui. Teach us some of your knowledge. It's not about me teaching knowledge. It's about literally all of us being here in the channel, bouncing some ideas around, having some fun. So NLNK. We'll talk about NLNK. You know, why NLNK was a possible short. Why did I short it? Why did I think about shorting it? So you can see NLNK, the thing has been just going lower and lower on the daily chart this year. It was up at the $25 area, then just ding, 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 lower, down the $6 area. Had a gap up this morning. Had this gap right here. Had this gap from the 824 area up there to 1030. So basically, this stock filled that gap. And now that the gap is filled, expecting some kind of profit taking, expecting people that took profit here at the 824 area to take profit. You know, maybe it doesn't sell off huge all day, but this is definitely a good chance for this thing to go lower. But you can see now it's kind of finding support, people buying it up. Had this bit of a, got pretty extended here at the 1080 area, pulled back down here to the EMAs, breaking through the EMAs there, and then getting down there to that 990. Like I said earlier, was looking for that 960 area for the pullback, and you can see 960 area pulled back there from that 1080. So nice dollar move there if you got short there at the 1060 area, cover there at the 960 area. So beautiful short there. Oh, you guys want to know about knowledge of my life? Ooh. All right, well, first off, number one knowledge my dad always told me was, if you never want to work a day in your life, be your own boss and love your work. And that's kind of what I've been doing my whole life. I've never really had a real job. I actually was, I'll be honest, I had a job as a pizza delivery guy when I was like 16. And that was over 10 years ago now, but I was 16. I made a lot of money actually delivering pizzas. As hard as it is to believe, I was making like $300, $400 some nights delivering pizzas in Orlando. Some big tippers. I really put on the charm there. But other than being a pizza delivery guy, I guess I did work construction for a little bit for my dad when I got out of high school. I went to college for about a year. And after college, it didn't really work out. I just told my teachers that they didn't really know what they were talking about. Okay, a valet. Valet didn't really count because that was more of like a 1099 job. It was like a contractor job. It wasn't a real job. It wasn't a 9 to 5. It was more of work, show up and work when you want kind of thing. It was pretty relaxed, but still made a lot of money as a valet. So okay, had 3 real jobs. Those were all before I was 20 years old. And since then, I've been a filmer, editor, videographer, YouTuber, recent YouTuber. How many years have I traded? Only been trading for about a year and about 7 months. So the trading stuff for me is new. Started trading January 2016. It's now September 2017, if you can do the math on that. Ooh, delivering pizzas with drones. That could be a fun one. Not really sure. NLNK just kind of finding some support. You know, got some buying going on here. Not really trying to sell off. Getting pretty tight. Only getting, you know, 10-cent little moves here. Ding, 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 ding. Little moves, little moves. How many side chicks? I don't have any side chicks. I only got 1 girlfriend. It's easier to have 1 girlfriend. Find a girlfriend who's not worried about money or worried about spending all your money, and that's the one to get. So, yes, the market is choppy today. Kind of a weird day. Not a lot of volume overall. Not a lot of crazy movers. I've been looking all morning for some hot stocks, but just not there. That's what it is. Sometimes there's just not the opportunity that you have other days, and that's the best thing to do, is just be able to get in and out. What site do I use to find stocks? There's a couple different sites you can use. I actually use, you can see here, this is the top list in SureTrader Pro. That'll actually give you an idea of what stocks are moving around, what stocks have the biggest volume, what stocks are having the gap up, stocks that are gapping down. D squared, thanks for tuning in, man. We're gonna keep this going until about 11 o'clock, and then I'm gonna go to lunch. And not sure where I want to go. Any important lessons? The biggest lesson that I've learned while day trading, I've talked about this in a lot of my videos, is greed, and not being overly greedy, not forcing trades. The big thing I think a lot of people think about when they first start trading is they actually want to make money right from the start, and it's really, really fucking hard to make money from the start when you first start day trading. So you got to really focus on NLNK making a final move down here. Not gonna chase it. Thinking about e-commerce, I don't know. I do so much already. I really don't need to work anymore. I got this YouTube channel, I got a drone channel, I've got Instagram. I actually got to post some Instagram stuff. If you guys haven't already, not to brag or show off, but I want you guys to check this baby out. I think we just Drone Nerds hitting 199,000 followers there. Check this page out. It's one of the pages that I run and operate and manage. So Drone Nerds, if you're into drones, can't really see it there. Can you see it now? Oh, 199,000 followers. Going for that $200,000. Going for that 200,000 followers soon. The daily motivator? Her man here. I'm not sure what that means, but thanks, Denise. All right, got about 13 minutes left here before I go to lunch. If you have any questions, go ahead and just ask them now. We're losing watchers by the minute here. We're gonna be down to the nitty gritty here pretty soon. Just be me and one person left, sitting here talking. SPY making a big move there. That's what I was talking about earlier. Just not a convincing enough sell-off. So check out TVIX now, just getting crushed from that 1730 area, going lower down there to 1686 now. So up, down, up, down. The market's not sure where they want to go. When you're trading the VIX, you got to be very careful. Take profit fast because stuff like this happens. You get this red to green move, bam, market's back to green. Gonna be real awkward, just me and you suck sitting here talking. What stock are you watching right now? I'm watching, this is SPY up on the screen right now, but other than that, kind of watching NLNK. Was hoping for some kind of move. ALNY, just going lower and lower. Not a big fan right now of NLNK for a couple reasons, because it's actually holding this 980 area pretty well. It's got some support there. It's not really selling off. You can see it's kind of going sideways here. So, there's 10, 20 cents to be made there, but overall, just not getting that big crash like I like to see. Have I had any issues with SureTrader getting orders sold or filled? Sometimes get some weird things happening. Oh, I gotta call my buddy back. Yeah, I'll call him in a minute. What's the specs of my MacBook Pro? Let me see. There's the specs. I got a old MacBook Pro Retina. I didn't buy it in 2014. I bought it in probably 2015. So 2.8 Core i7. I really need a new computer, but there's nothing out there. If you have any ideas of what computer I need to get, let me know. Question, do you think scalping is the best way to start growing a smaller account? I mean, it really comes down to what your goal is. If you're trying to, scalping isn't bad. I mean, what we do basically every day is scalping. Basically scalping these moves. Like, was basically going in here short at 1030, looking for that move lower. That's basically a scalp. It's taking a little bit. So if you're trading, if you're day trading, you're basically scalping. Oh, sorry. What do you think about running Dash Trader in VirtualBox? I'm basically running SureTrader in Crossover, which I think is similar to VirtualBox. So, what about your other account? Long-term investments. So, long-term investments right now, I got TQQ, I got NVIDIA, we got some Facebook, got some Apple. Basically, bought all the tech stock stuff last year when they were cheap. Well, I thought they were high priced last year, but now they're a lot higher this year. So that worked out pretty good for me. Do I think it'd be $600 to $1,000 SureTrader account? It's very difficult to grow from $600 to $1,000. It doesn't really make sense because you think about it. If you have a $2,000 account, it's a lot more. You're getting 6 times more leverage there. You can actually get some bigger stocks, get more moves. Obviously, if you're buying more, there's more risk, but it's really hard to grow from 1,000 to 2,000. Once you get over 2,000, it makes it a little bit easier, but that $1,000 area, when you're trying to grow a small account, is not easy. It takes a lot longer. You gotta be very strict with your entries and exits, take profit when you got it, and really focus. And yeah, starting with $500 is very difficult as well. Unless you get some really crazy movers, you get some crazy stocks that are just going flying higher. Ross did 500 to 100K in 3 months. He did. That was back when, I think January, February, March, when it was just insane. Not saying it was not taken away from him, but it was pretty insane. Also, the one thing I'm not, again, I'm not hating on Ross, but Ross never really shows his live trades, which has always been interesting to me. I don't know why not. Why not show the live trades? How much do you need to pay for Short Trader Pro? I pay $104 a month. I made a video yesterday talking about Short Trader, the fees and pros. No, Miguel, he never shows the live trades in the chat room. I mean, maybe sometimes, but most people that I talk to that are in the Warrior Trading chat does not show the live trades all the time. Also, when you try, the best is when you sign up for Warrior Trading, you actually have to sign an agreement that you're not allowed to talk bad about Warrior Trading. So if you sign up for Warrior Trading, you pay them $3,000, you're not allowed to talk about your experience of Warrior Trading. They can actually sue you if you go and say that you had a bad time trading with Warrior Trading. So that's kind of interesting. If any of you guys talk bad about Play and Trade Profit, I'm gonna sue you. I'm just kidding. Nobody signed a contract with me, but if you want to, I'll sign you a contract over. You can sign it, just saying that you're not allowed to talk about me as a trader. I should get where's you suck. And I'm not lying about that. If you go and look at the Warrior Trading class program, it'll literally tell you that you're not allowed to talk about you're not allowed to talk bad about Warrior Trading. You're not allowed to talk about how you lost money. You're not allowed to talk about how it was a bad experience or you didn't learn anything. They literally lock you into a contract that says you're not allowed to talk about their trading services.
Well, something is going to happen to me that I don't know what it's going to be.
If you guys really want to join an amazing chat room, not just because I'm a part of it, but like I said, I do not run the chat room. I do not own the chat room. But if you really want to learn more about an amazing chat room that you can get some great alerts every day, learn from the alerts, learn from the chat room, check out the link in the bio, in the link below there. I promise you, it's one of the best chat rooms out there. Not just because I've used it or because I've been in it. I'm not just saying that, but I really think that it's the best chat room out there. If you're looking for a chat room to find hot stocks and all that fun stuff, check out the link in the bio, well, description of this, plantradeprofit.com. Go there, sign up. I'll get you a free trial to that chat room, like a week-long free trial. You can check it out. It's free. You can check it out. It's fun. How much coffee do I drink? No coffee this morning, just water. Oh, Rick. Rick, you weren't talking smack. You were just being a bit crazy, man. All right, we got about 5 minutes here. This It's not my room. Rick, it's not my room. Oh, man. Oh. There you go. Getting that BMW paid, baby. Yeah, see the difference between this monitor and a chat room. Well, the difference between the monitor and a TV is you can actually scale it down and do some cool stuff. I made a video on my A7. Go watch it. What's the link for the chat room? There's a link in the video description at the bottom of this live stream. There should be a link down there. PlanTradeProfit.com. Go sign up over there. Get you into the chat room for free. I'll get you like a week-long free chat room trial thing. You can try it out. No strings attached, no credit cards, nothing like that. You can go try it out. See if you like it. If you don't like it, hey, you don't lose anything, so it's not a bad thing. It's a win-win for you. Kevin, it should, like, if I put the line, horizontal line on the 1 minute, it should go across all time frames. I'm not sure. Maybe if you go in here, it should work across all time frames. Talk about my entry and exit on this trade. My entry and exit was there at 430 area. Got in there short at 1027. You can see had a resistance there at the 1030 area basically after that drop from the 1080. Was looking for a move back down to this EMA there. And you can see I covered there at 992. So I had a nice little move, 30 cents or so. Only 250 shares, so played it safe. NLNK getting that move there. Basically shorting into that resistance and then covering at that support area. And you can see NLNK there at $10 now. Other than NLNK, not a lot going on this morning. A couple stocks moving around, but nothing looking beautiful. I was watching KEM this morning earlier. You can see how choppy it is. Just up, down, up, down. Nothing really with a clear trend. As the Bible says. BRS up there. It's that 942 area. Kind of trading weird. Look at this big spike in volume out of nowhere. And then volume just decreasing. So somebody loaded up a bunch of shares right there. And ever since then, the volume's decreasing. Now we got no shares traded. Basically 5,000 shares. That's dangerous. Don't love that. Why don't I use toss charts? Don't really, it just seems like it's too much to have going on. If I'm gonna be having all that going on, we're gonna keep it simple. Keep it all right inside Dash Trader Pro, Sure Trader Pro. All right, so it's 11 o'clock. Feeling pretty, not defeated, but feeling like today is basically gonna be a wash. One of those days to relax and come back tomorrow for Friday. Fresh Cash Friday tomorrow. GE heading lower here. GE down there to that 24.20 area. Previous support on the daily chart. Kind of bouncing 24.15, 24.15 area. Got to call the friend. Mike's on watch for calling my friend back. So it's 11 o'clock. I'm going to go to lunch. I'm going to go get I think Firehouse subs maybe. Go hit up some Firehouse subs. Come back. Post up some more videos later. I'll do a recap later. Tune in tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. We're doing it again live. Sorry today wasn't as eventful as I wanted to be. Trust me, I would love for this to be nothing but amazing stocks going higher and higher and everyone making thousands of dollars. But at the end of the day, the market's going to do what it wants to do. And if it doesn't want to give us opportunities, can't do it. I'll be staying safe. Thank you, Denise. That's the plan. Make some money, stay safe, ride out the storm here. And on that note, talk to you guys later.